My name is Carmen and today we're going to make a mushroom confit using the Parfait jars. The first step is wash and sterilize the jars, the Parfait jars. Make sure you take the rubber seal off. I'm going to do 2 jars and just wash them with some hot water if it comes out. Some soap. Wash the Parfait jars. Just put them on a cloth and let them air dry while you cook them. So for the mushroom confit, we're going to use different ingredients, and for this occasion we're going to use 250 grams of oyster mushrooms. You can use different mushrooms like ceps or chanterelle, but just make sure that the size of them is the same. Just regularize it by chopping them. Oops. Then use 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar, 1 whole onion, medium size, and goose fat or duck fat. I have duck fat, but you can use the goose fat, and some thyme, pepper and salt. So let's start. Chopping the mushrooms just so that they become the same size, more or less in halves or quarters. I'm just gonna peel the onion. I make right. I don't like chopping onion. And then slice it into very thin, almost paper-like slices. Be aware of your fingers. Onto the garlic. With the wider part, bottom part of your knife, just crush it, making a bit of pressure. So it looks like this. Put the duck fat or goose fat in a pan and at very low heat let the fat melt. Once the fat is completely melted, you will add the mushrooms and the rest of the ingredients. Now that the fat is melted, we're going to put the mushrooms first so that they're fully covered by the fat. And stir a little bit so that they're all even. Uh-oh, I found the garlic. There it is. Okay, so there's the mushrooms. Then add the onion. Add the garlic. The crushed one. And we're going to add some thyme leaves. After the mushrooms have come to the boil for about 20 minutes, we add the vinegar and let it simmer for another 5 minutes. Stir it. Too hot. Mushrooms are cooked and it smells wonderful. And we're going to put them into the 500 milliliter Le Parfait jars. We have 2 of them. It's great for when you go on a picnic. Just take your jar, take some toast, spread it on top of the toast. The fat that remains, you can always use it for roasting potatoes. And the jars you wash and use again. It's very important that you clean the brim, because when we heat treat it, next step, it's not going to seal properly if there is any residue of fat or the ingredient on the brim. Ready for the heat treatment. So we close the jar once the brim is cleaned. Close the jar, clip it, and then with a clean cloth, just put it at the bottom. The heat treatment consists of just immersing the Le Parfait jar into hot boiling water, carefully. And this will boil for about 45 minutes. Once the 45 minutes have passed and it's ready, you let it cool down in the pot for however many hours it needs, and once it's cold, it's ready to be stored and to be enjoyed. Yeah, that was the mushroom confit, and you can have a look at the recipe in Le Parfait website. I hope you enjoy it.